I'm Samantha with First Place Now here at the Minnesota State Championship, here with Team 10273, Cat in the Hat Comes Back. They've got this really cool looking robot, custom everything basically. Lots of features and functions they're going to show off, so let's hear about that coming up here on Behind the Bot.
This video on fun is brought to you by viewers like you and also in partnership with the following. AndyMark is your one-stop shop for all your robotics competition needs. Celebrating 20 years of quality robotics parts and superior service, AndyMark employees have over 200 years of first-team experience. From mechanical and electrical products to tools and hardware, head on over to andymark.com for high-quality and affordable solutions. Support Fun's content creators when you sign up for a membership on YouTube Join. You'll get access to special perks like emotes, loyalty badges, and Fun members will even get early access to our scheduled videos and more. 100% of this revenue will go back to our correspondents to help recognize their efforts. Click the Join button in any YouTube video to pledge your support.
All right, Joe, so I hear you've got some custom machining, custom molding, custom all that stuff. So walk us through it. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we've used 3D printing a lot in the past on our robots, but this year we really wanted to push the limits of what we could do with it, making it as lightweight as possible without sacrificing strength. So this year our robot's primary drivetrain pieces are printed out of polycarbonate that's infused with carbon fiber, so it stays super lightweight while also remaining really, really rigid. Another unique part of our robot is on our intake this year. We use these fingers that are actually made out of cast silicone. Thanks to 3D printing, we can quickly design molds and go through various iterations and shapes and profiles to get the length and the shape dialed in just right. And this allows us to pick up pixels really easily and quickly. Another cool part of our robot, our team uses Fusion 360 for design. And one of the built-in functions of it is what we call generative design. Generative design basically allows us to put in inputs for parameters of where to design and not to design. And then we tell the computer, generate a part. And then we can get a range of things from the strongest possible part to the most lightweight. And then we can pick what we want. So for our servo mount for the bucket this year, we'd use generative design because we needed it to be lightweight because of how high up in the air it was going to be. Another place we used it is the color sensor that's on the down here. I'll hand it off to Joe, who will talk to us a little bit about our lift system.
Hey, so I'm Joe, and our lift system is primarily based around, a tape measure. The biggest upside is that it's really small, which we really needed because most of our robot was taken up by our pixel moving system. Okay, it's all 3D printed. We've got, well, except for the tape measure part in there, and inside it, to help it get moving better, we've got some rollers that just make it move around smoother, and we've added some mechanical grease too. Most of our robot, under all the layers of 3D printing, is based out of aluminum, where we cut that out on our own CNC machine in shop, and we bend and powder coat it also in shop. So the biggest part about robot is that it's supported by aluminum down here, which connects and makes the frame for our grip handle back here.
Yeah, and I see you've got this amazing iteration board. Can we get a good view of that? And is there anything you want to point out about that?
Yeah, so going through here, you can see a couple different iterations of stuff we did. Going back to the intake, these are some of the molds that we used. We played around with kind of the profile and the length, even at one point considering infusing them with a 3D printed strip to try to make it a little bit stiffer. Other prototypes of the intake, we considered doing like a bucket style system with a direct intake on the front, but ended up moving away to having the bucket in the back separate. And we've played around with the depth of that and the sides. And we also have it so that we ended up adding this gap so that when the pixels drop in, they only come out one at a time so they don't fall off the board. On the other board, you can also see some of our iterations for the tape measure lift, playing around with the dimensions of how tight that has to be because the tolerances are pretty close, as well as some of the stuff for our drone launcher.
All right, well, that is some awesome hardware. And now, Jacob, take us through the software side.
Yeah, so pretty much to be able to drive, we have used Roadrunner with a 3-wheel based odometry system. We have 2 wheels over here, wheel in the back. This will be able to capture our angle, X and Y coordinates. And we also have a camera right here. This uses OpenCV with our own custom pipeline there to detect color of our team elements. We got the red and the blue one right there. We also have distance sensors on the back here. These line us up against the backdrop, so then we're able to easily get to the backdrop at the right angle and the right distance every single time during teleop and autonomous. So yeah, those are a lot of our software components there.
And all these things in tandem allow us to have a super lightweight robot. I believe it weighs just around 23 pounds. And it allows us to be fast and efficient on the field and to score well.
All right. Well, Team 10-273, thank you for this interview. This was amazing to hear more about your robot. Thanks for watching and good luck at this competition.
Thank you.
This video on fun is brought to you by viewers like you and also in partnership with the following. AndyMark is your one-stop shop for all your robotics competition needs. Celebrating 20 years of quality robotics parts and superior service, AndyMark employees have over 200 years of first-team experience. From mechanical and electrical products to tools and hardware, head on over to andymark.com for high-quality and affordable solutions.